Welcome back to BoomShot. I'm Colby, and this is not Kale, as you may notice. This is actually Baby Yoda. Say hello. And yeah, Kale's still out of town, but he'll be here for next week. I'm gonna do my best. It might be a shorter video. We got a lot coming out today and tomorrow, so let's jump right into it.
Boom, you looking for this?
I feel like something bad's gonna happen. Imagine being her right now. She just went through like an alternate dimension. Yeah, I don't blame her for being shy, blinding by the lights right now. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, so yeah, this isn't like the Miss Marvel from the comics. Still cool. Although at this moment... Okay. I think she's gonna win. She's gotta win Best Cosplay. So yeah, Miss Marvel episode 1. It's pretty good. I like how it started off with how many of us start off or end our days watching YouTube. In fact, everyone watching this right now is watching YouTube, and thanks for watching, by the way. But I mean, myself included. I mean, I've always kind of like Kamala here, go home, research my favorite superheroes. In my case, Captain America, both captains. As hers is Captain Marvel, we see, which we kind of knew that. So yeah, I think that part of the story, I mean, opening up with that was very relatable, especially for, I mean, I feel like a lot of people that are going to be watching this anyways can relate to that part of her story. And so yeah, we know that she's, and also I want to point out before I forget, we forgot a couple things in our Kenobi recap. But the visuals in this were just phenomenal. I loved it. It was very comic booky, kind of like Spider-Verse, but obviously this is live action. So it's not quite like a literal comic book like that movie was. But I really loved it, especially the part where like they're texting back and forth. And the text would show up in like signs on shops and stuff on the road. I mean, obviously that's not like it was actually happening, but it was just, I mean, kind of like really a comic book, how you see things in the background. And I love that. I mean, there's always something in the background for your eye to catch. So there's really no like boring, aesthetically no boring moments. Yeah, I mean, we see when she gets her powers and gets that little gauntlet, at the end there, like the scene I reacted to, things go quite wrong. I figured what was going to happen was she was going to do that first part. Ant-Man's head was going to stay on and not be fully decapitated, just, kind of. But no, that thing came rolling on, roll on highway 18 wheeler type stuff. And, yeah, quite a few things go wrong. I figured it was just going to stay on there. She was going to win Best Cosplay. We're going to get a happy ending to episode 1. But yeah, it didn't really go down that way. We see her bully at the school. I believe her name was Zoe or Chloe, something like that. Sorry, it's been a long day. I'll have to watch it again and get some deeper thoughts about it. But yeah, this is just an initial reaction. We see her bully get taken out by Mjolnir after Ant-Man's head rolls into a cable. That's a sentence I never thought I'd say. And, yeah, takes her out. And then she's holding on somehow to Mjolnir, even though it's swinging quite fast. And it drops her at the apex almost. And she's falling. And we see Kamala stretch her arm out. Well, not really her arm, like the projection, astral projection or something of her arm from that gauntlet from Renani. So that was pretty cool. I mean, obviously it's a different adaptation of her powers. She's more like, in the comics at least, she's more like Mr. Fantastic, where like her body itself expands, you know. But I think the main reason they did this, and I'm okay with it here, is because we have the Fantastic Four movie coming out, and we'll have basically the same type of hero in Mr. Fantastic. So I think they went a different route with her, and it seems like she can do more things. Like uh, we see in the trailer and at the very end here when she's getting back into the house, she steps on that like little platform she makes for herself, almost like Mordo does, like I've said before. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, that's something she couldn't really do. I mean, like with her powers in the comics. So, I mean, really, I guess we'll find out what all she really can do. And yeah, it was a good first episode, I think. I really love the visuals, the aesthetics, very comic booky. I think I saw somebody on Twitter say everybody's gonna want to go get the first issue of Miss Marvel comic in the comics after they watch the first episode of the season, and I can see why, because this show's basically a live action comic book, which I love. And yeah, I think the direction they're going with their characters is pretty good. I like the way she's written, very relatable in the sense that those teenage years, and I hope we get into more like her school life, not necessarily school life. I mean, obviously I want to see her be a hero, but like that's what I liked about Homecoming and movie, like I guess most Spider-Man movies. Because I mean, we've all been through school, or a lot of us, and we know what it's like, and that's another thing that's very relatable. And so yeah, I think we'll get more of that. But either way, her character seems very relatable, and I like that. And that's what I gotta say. I don't know really if this is just gonna be like an origin story, because the trailers haven't revealed that. Because as far as an antagonist, I'm thinking, I don't know where they're going to take, or who that would be. I feel like someone has been announced that I'm just missing. Like I said, it's been a long day. Missing my co-host Kale. So yeah, and also Nicholas Garcia, if you're still watching, we wanted to give you a special shout out because we know you've been waiting for this show, and we love our fans, and you've been there with us pretty much since day one. So comment if you got to this part of the video. Shout out Nicholas Garcia, and appreciate you, man. And I guess that's about it for this video. Kel will be back hopefully in the next one. At least for next week he should be. So you can look forward to that. And thanks for watching.